I felt uncomfortable in a really good way. And I guess I want to say like in a really good way, but there are times where I think this is in the best comedy, like you are brought to laughter, but you're not sure you're supposed to laugh, or you're kind of like, oh, this was funny, but why is this funny? Should this be funny? There are moments that I wanted to cry, especially even today. Like there are the moments where I was like, wow, I really shouldn't let that tear fly, with my colleagues and my students in this place. And I never expect that in a comedy show, because they'll think differently at the end of it. They'll perceive mental illness differently, they'll perceive comedy differently, and they'll have a different understanding of the genre and the possibilities of comedy. I teach a class called Feminisms and Disability in Contemporary Literature, and this was also like a way to engage with narratives about sexism and how she confronted those and moved through them, and how her growing up being funny in her family was one of the ways that she dealt with her mom's schizophrenia. So it has also, because mental illness can be considered disability, it also has that intersection with my course. She tells stories inspired by her life and makes them funny and makes them engaging and sad, and such a register and range of emotions that I thought it would be really great to bring it. I think sometimes these stories, when we read them in books, seem like they happen somewhere far away to someone else, and I think there's an immediacy there on the stage that can't be duplicated. This kind of work is how she brings in those textures and tensions, those images over and over again, and each time they're different, and it's funny, and it's part of the humor, but it's also part of what helps her make meaning from these experiences. Like she can bring it in with a way she moves her body, or a song, or those factors that again don't happen the same way in a piece of literature in a book. To craft these stories and perform them is one thing, but then to be open to being asked questions about them is different thing entirely. I think the students and others were interested in more stories, like they wanted to hear some more. She's fantastic to work with, and yeah, it was great.